Hey, London. So, this is your Uncle Michael. I just wanted to show you some basics about the guitar, all right? There's a really cool getting that for you, and you can see this guitar is a lot like yours. It's a Yamaha, okay? And these are the tuning pegs. Uh, and I want to encourage you, London, to really like go to your music teacher in school. Bring your guitar to school one day and just see if you can find a way to talk to your music teacher, because I think they might be able to show you. Bring your chord chart too, because I see that everything with the chords on my side is going to be backwards because of the camera, so that's going to be kind of confusing. But this I can at least show you. So this is the headstock, okay? Uh, Usually the brand is written down here. So you and I have Yamahas today, at least. I have other guitars, but this one is a Yamaha. So these are the tuning pegs. This here, this white piece of plastic is called the nut, okay? And these are just good things for you to know, okay? And then these metal bars are called frets, okay? All of those are called frets, and for your chord charts, you're going to need to know these frets, okay? Um if I could just write if I could just draw this out for you really quick. all your chord all your chord charts are going to look kind of like this, not exactly, but sorry, I should have drawn this out before I did got on live. I think that's good enough for now. So we'll put and we're just going to do a G chord today. So that is what a chord chart is going to look like for you. And G is going to be one of your most important chords, okay? And it's kind of one of the happy chords. You're not going to be able to understand this chord chart unless you have your music teacher probably teach you how to read this, okay? I can try my best, but like it might be better for you to just learn how to do this with somebody face to face, okay? um, this this part here, once again, like I was trying to tell you, is the nut, okay? And then of course these are your strings, your big one, your second to biggest one, your third to biggest one, your fourth to biggest one, your second to smallest one, and your smallest one, okay? And the order of that, what these are actually called, is this is your big E string, then this is your A string, which is also your second to largest string is your A string, then D, then G is kind of your middle string, and you'll find, especially if you play really hard, your G is probably going to be the one that breaks the most. And then B is your B string is your second to smallest, and this is your small E string. So the funny thing about a guitar is there's an a small E string, which is the smallest string on your guitar, and then there's your big E string, which is your biggest string on your guitar, okay? And this is your nut here, okay? The reason why I'm explaining this to you is for you to read the chord chart, you have to understand that this is the nut. This part right here, I'm not good at drawing like that. That's not even clear. That part right here, that's the nut of the guitar, okay? This is the nut on a real guitar. This is the nut on a chord chart for a guitar, okay? And then these are frets, these metal bars here, those are frets. And on a chord chart, these are frets, okay? And that's going to be very important for your fingering, okay, as you learn your chords. Because if you're not playing the chord right, you're going to get discouraged and probably get bored and stop doing it, okay? But if you practice and your hands get stronger and stronger, and you play these with precision, and by precision, I just mean if you play the chord right, if you play it in the correct way, you're going to hear the chord get brighter and brighter and more beautiful. And that's probably going to help you to not quit and to learn more and more and more, which is what I really hope you're able to do, okay? And then these, of course, these are the strings. This is your E, A, B, I'm sorry, E, A, D, G, B, and E, okay? Those are all the strings on a guitar. Your chord chart isn't going to have that explained to you, but all of these, that's your E string, that's your A string, that's your D string, that's your G string, that's your B string, and that is your E string, your small one. This is the really big string right here, okay? This is the second to biggest string, the third to biggest string, the fourth, the second to smallest, and the smallest, okay? And then these dots are where you end up putting your finger, okay? And that's, of course, really important. And I'm sure your mom can explain this, or your dad too. But whatever way you do it, and I think for me, I put my middle finger right here. Then I put my pointer finger right here. And then I put my pinky right here. Okay, that's for the G string. I put middle finger here, pointer finger here, and pinky here. Okay. And I think that's it. Let me just show you a couple more parts on the guitar. Okay. Of course, this big thing is the body. It's kind of shaped like a person's body. And then this is the sound hole, and this is the bridge. Okay. The bridge kind of holds everything steady down here. Okay. So you got the head here, just to review, the head, the tuning pegs. The nut of the guitar is right here, which once again on the chord chart is this big thing. And then these are the frets, which is also these things on the chord chart. And then these are the strings, of course, where all the magic happens. E, A, D, G, B, and E. And then sound hole, body, bridge. Okay? That's it. And that's how a G chord should sound. That's a G. That's the D chord. And I guess maybe that's what I'll finish this video on. If I could have you learn any 3 chords from this video that sound really good together, it would be G, C, and D. Okay? The chord. So go to your chord chart and check that out and see if you can read it and play it correctly. And if you want, I think your mom could even show you how to make a video and you could send it back to me. And I can check out your work if you want. Or you could find a teacher. Or you could get bored and not play, but that's not going to help you in the long run. Love you, girl. Catch you later.